What is up, guys? Here for the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss offensive line philosophy and a rating that we may have been overlooking as far as how important it is to our run blocking success. But before we do that, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden live, you guys can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. The link is below in the description, as is a link for my ebook bundle. If you guys are looking to change up the way you play here in the last month or two on both the offensive and defensive side of the football, you guys can get my full Washington Redskins single back wing tight U, wing tight Z offense, as well as my comprehensive 3-4 bear with over 35,000 snaps worth of time spent teaching you guys how to counter all the popular runs, all the popular rollout corners, and all the different spread passing metas at my PayHip account. When you guys check out, you'll get access to over 3 hours of content, no waiting for me to go live or for a moderator to deliver those links. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. We are going to be discussing something that we actually just kind of went on a whim yesterday on my June 29th Twitch stream, and we just went full bore with a specific rating. Now, what I want to do is I kind of want to take you guys over to my previous stream from yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and transition over to that. And I'm going to show you guys a offensive line setup that I went with. Now, if you take a look at the offensive line from yesterday's stream, we went with Joe Thomas, Randall McDaniel, Dwight Stevenson, Larry Allen, and Tristan Wirfs. What do those 5 players have in common? Well, that is going to be the RBF, or the Run Block Finesse rating. Now, I know another thing you guys are probably looking at and you're saying, hey, Zan, a couple months ago, you did a video on offensive linemen and pass protection, and you recommended heavy linemen. Why do you have Randall McDaniel and Dwight Stevenson that are both under 300 pounds? And what I'm going to explain here is that this is going to be an approach that we're taking not necessarily for pass protection, but to beef the run game up in our zone blocking scheme, so much so that we are going to be able to establish a run game and force our opponents into some pretty aggressive run defenses that are going to open up our quick pass game. And we're going to keep that rollout, cut block, run and gun bomb style offense as well off of this zone blocking scheme. So with these athletes on the field, with the exception of Larry Allen, who's a little bit oversized and actually slower, believe it or not, I actually went on from Larry Allen and picked up Larry Little for this. Anywho, long story short, all of those guys have 99 run block finesse, with the exception of one player, the center, Dwight Stevenson. So what I want to do here is I want to transition straight back to the practice field. And I want to show you guys a specific look at a run call that I go to very, very often. On defense, we're in the cover 3 sky week with the pinch defensive line, pinch linebackers look. And this is a very, very popular 3-4 odd look. A lot of players will go to it against the wing tight U. A lot of players will do the pinch thing out of 3-4 odd regardless. But I want to pay attention to the way that the block targeting is done in general. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay attention to Roulier here. And I want you to watch how he actually targets on this play. I want you to pay attention to who he's trying to block, how this blocks up. And obviously we have a user right here at safety. So as we snap this ball, you're going to notice that Roulier is blocking the nose tackle. And actually, the stretch is really good. I mean, obviously, this run in general is really good. And they don't really have great gap integrity to this side of the field. So we're going to go ahead and talk about why this is important, though. We scored a touchdown. You should probably be saying, well, Zan, not a big deal. I mean, you picked up a touchdown. What's there really to worry about here in this? Well, the point is that we actually have this unblocked middle linebacker on Wuasor. And the problem is that in Madden Ultimate Team at this point, you're getting guys that are like 99 play recognition, really fast, good tackling ratings. That's going to be your Patrick Willis, your golden ticket middle linebacker, Polamalu, guys like that. And when those guys are unblocked, they just really get around the end more so than a guy in Regs would. And you see right there, it looks exactly kind of like that. So that's kind of the problem. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you back into yesterday's stream, and I'm going to try to pull up a clip from the stream yesterday where I actually take the field and I just want to show you the exact same look. Now, this was my first rep running this exact call against that exact front, the exact same cover 3 sky week, the exact same adjustments, pinch linebackers, pinch D-line. And I wasn't expecting the holes to open up that did, and I didn't really have a human joystick running back. I actually took this a step further because what you're going to notice is that the line actually blocks significantly different. So I want you to watch my center. You can see right here, he's not going to block on that nose tackle green. What he's actually going to do is slide over a gap, which allows Larry Allen to slide over a gap, which allows Thomas to slide over. And you're going to start to notice some combo blocks at the point of attack. Now, this rep isn't even a good rep. I just want to show you how differently this blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and let the tape roll, and I want you to watch how this blocks. So when we snap this ball, notice how everybody blocks, and that puts me in a bad spot. Bad stick, that's a touchdown, right? Let's go back and look at that again. So as we roll that back, I'm going to pause it right as we snap this ball. Right here. The center blocks the middle linebacker. The unblocked player goes from being the front side point of attack linebacker to the backside linebacker. This is huge because now what this does, this puts us in a spot where the only player that can make a play when they do the pinch on the stretch is this safety that's sitting here in center field. Now, keep in mind, I don't have abilities on Bo Jackson. If you had a human joystick running back, your turn radius is really, really, really fast. So right here, boom, you're going to hit that joystick back inside for the one-play score. Me, because I have fat thumbs and my stick is old, I butcher this and I run straight back into Mean Joe Green. Really, really bad stick. Let's go back to the field again. So if I go back to that exact same setup again, and we set this up, pinch, press, notice how this safety is now over here. That's basically what happened in that last play. Now, again, watch Roulier. He actually does try to block it, but it's pretty poor. It's pretty poor on that. The targeting on that is the same when that safety goes to the front side. The problem is when that safety is sitting in center field, like so many players will actually do, pinch the line, pinch the linebackers, press, and they sit right here. So when this happens, you don't get that same block. Notice how he blocks that nose tackle? Now, again, you see that, you know, the lanes are very, very, very different. Now, I'm not here to tell you that, you know, this is going to make this impossible to stop the run. I will say this, though. I got to a point yesterday where I was running human joystick with 99 run block finesse across the board on my line, with the exception of the center. And I was getting these insane combo blocks. And it got to a point where it was pretty nuts. I mean, it got to the point where I'll take you right back into that same game. Now, I'm not lying to you when I say that I have not run the ball well in this offense lately. This is a pass-first offense for me. I don't really try to, you know, run the ball down people's throat like one might believe when you talk about a 3 tight end set. I actually throw the ball way more, like a 70-30 run to pass or pass to run split. When I went to the 99 RBF, the combo blocks and the double teams in this offense were so consistent. We were running the ball on legend tier difficulty and mutt against the same popular run metas, the pinch, the pinch your D-line, spread your linebackers. Targeting was so much better with 99 RBF across the board, across your 5 linemen. They block the front so differently. They block smart, they combo block, and then kind of peel up to the second level and pick off those inside linebackers that shoot gaps on you. And in general, the user, it's very, very hard to shoot gaps because those traditional gap shoots that they've been doing all year close up when you go to a maxed out zone run scheme. So I've got zone run 30 out of 30, and you end up able to just establish this insane outside zone game with these athlete linemen. Keep in mind, again, I went with Joe Thomas, 99 run block finesse. I went with Randall McDaniel, 99 run block finesse. I went with Dwight Stevenson, 98 run block finesse. I went with Larry Little, 99 run block finesse. And then I went with Tristan Wirfs, the rookie premier, 99 run block finesse. Plus, he's like 85 speed and 90 excel. When you get these athletes on the field with this insane run block finesse, which is associated with inside zone and outside zone, not only are they faster to the point of attack, but they're smarter in the way that they combo block and climb up to the second level. Now, I'm also not going to tell you that it isn't impossible for people to gap shoot. There are still defenses out there that can gap shoot stretch if they know it's coming. But overall, the experiment yesterday with going with athlete linemen on the stretch as opposed to some of these bigger, stronger linemen, I mean, it makes nothing but sense. You think about some of the best zone blockers in history, they're not big, lumbering dudes. They're athletes that can basically outflank you to the point of attack and really open up the run game. So kind of a change in the way that I view my offensive line philosophy here right now towards the tail end of the years. I'm going with high RBF, high athleticism. I've even gone as far as to add extra speed and agility to my linemen for this, and I've really noticed the benefits. You know, I think I actually played Pavin yesterday in Mud Unlimited. Now he was running a theme team, and I was running this with 2 human joystick running backs and just RBF across the board. And I was able to win the first game, and then he stopped using his theme team and we rematched. And I think that video will be going up on his YouTube, and it's a really good video. We played a really, really good game. But the offense gave him a lot of trouble when I was just running the stretch because the gaps he was shooting weren't the same gaps he was used to shooting, and it took him a little bit of time to kind of adapt to the way that this plays. So again, guys, if you guys are, you know, looking to maybe improve your run game, you felt like the run game has gotten a little bit harder to establish here late in the year because of high speed defensive players, high awareness, high play recognition, high block shed, high tackling. This is going to change how your fronts are blocked by going with a straight up zone blocking team. Go zone block, try to get it up to 99 across the board. It is possible. You could actually go a little bit better with your center. Instead of going with Dwight Stevenson, you could go with Alex Mack. I opt to go with Stevenson because he's a little bit more athletic and you only lose 1 run block finesse. And I still have 99 across the board. So today's video, less so a tip, more so a team philosophy and how to build your team a little bit better. If you guys want the full single back wing tight U offense, again, guys, it is available at my my PayHip account. You guys should definitely check that out. The link is in the description. I appreciate all the support on the channel, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with our next upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.